Hey there, guys. How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm just over here putting some texture on the hair of a jug. Kind of a tired looking fella. But they're all self-portraits. I've always said that. Every piece I make is a self-portrait. And I'm kind of tired too. I may seem a lot of the time as a positive person, and I do my best to be. But really, I do deal with depression and kind of melancholy, anxiety, all of that. And, if you look around at the world, you can understand why. Of course, some of that's inside as well, brain chemistry and all that. But, we live in kind of a dark world that can kind of dim people's lights a little bit. And that's something I've always struggled with. But, many years back, I was sitting in a small town in Oregon drinking tea with an old hippie. And he turned me on to the concept of Apocaloptimism. The idea that for all the pain and suffering and, struggle in the world, things work out better if we try to just be a little positive. Just try, and it's not mindless optimism and it's not burying one's head in the sand, but it's just realizing that our brains work better and we find better solutions for things if we don't do it from under a cloud of kind of depression and sadness. And it was really a big life changer for me. It allows me to deal with things. And of course, I still struggle. It's not always easy, as, many of you may know. But it really makes a difference just to try to find a different lens on it. You can't do everything, but you can try to brighten a little something up, which really, really helps. So I thought I would bring that to you guys, and it helps to take a little time. I like to learn something every day, and I like to whistle, and I like to sing, and I like to laugh. And it just helps take the edge off of the darkness. So, I just thought I'd bring that to you guys and wish you well and say hello. I'm going to get back to work here and finish up this jug. I'm sure I'll show you guys later. But lots of love as always to you guys. Keep taking care of yourself and others. Be well, and try to find that little bit of light, because if you look for it and you cultivate it and you feed it, it's there. And we can do a little better if we preserve that, because the world needs it. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.